Number 11, Kentucky women's basketball let one loss turn into two this week. This time it was against Georgia, a Racine Votes team from the last AP poll, 72-67. So what exactly happened? I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I do think Georgia could very well be ranked if not receiving more votes. And this is a Georgia team that did destroy Ole Miss. Granted, it was in Athens, Georgia, but still, it is a good win for them. Kentucky is 17-5 on the year, 4-4 in the SEC, while Georgia's 18-3 on the year, 4-3 in the SEC. And this does impact NCAA tournament standings potentially down the line here. And all this. And at halftime, Georgia was up 34-26. Second half, Georgia scored 38 points, while Kentucky scored 41. More to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go to last minute game. This is besides the stats. So around 46 seconds left. Tony Morgan fouled for Kentucky, and Amelia Hassett fouled for Kentucky around a second later. Georgia did call timeout, and 3 straight fouls within like 44 seconds to 43 seconds that occurred. I mean, Amelia Hassett fouled, and Jordan Obie fouled around 43 seconds left, and the same thing goes for Tony Morgan. And Georgia was already up 62-58 at that point. They had to find a way to get the ball back. And Riley Durokoff, Theuerkauf, went to line. I apologize if I butchered that. I made both free throws to make it 64-58. Kentucky did call timeout, and Riley from Georgia fouled. And it's like, at that point, you don't need a foul. And Jordan Obie went to line, made the first free throw, but missed the second, so 64-59. And Tony Morgan got the offensive board, but the problem is, around 24 seconds, Jordan Obie fouled, which was a turnover, like whether it's an illegal screen or offensive foul or hooking. You get the whole point. And then like a foul on the offense. And Georgia did call timeout, fouling Jordan Obie around 23 seconds left. And Denny Carnegie went to the line for Georgia and made both free throws to make 66-59. Kentucky did call timeout, and Riley once again for Georgia fouled. And Amelia Hassett went to line, made all 3 free throws to make it 66-62. It's like, you don't have to foul, especially on a 3-point shot. Let them shoot it. At around 20 seconds later, Amelia Hassett fouled, and Trinity Turner went to the line, made both free throws to make it 68-62. Tony Morgan, around 15 seconds later, made a layup. Georgia did call timeout, fouling Lexi Blue around 14 seconds later. Riley went to the line for Georgia and made both free throws to make it 70-64. And around 8 seconds left, Amelia Hassett made a 3 assisted by Tony Morgan. And around 6 seconds left, Amelia Hassett fouled, and Denny Carnegie went to the line and basically called a game by making both free throws around 6 seconds left. And Asia Boone attempted a 3 around no time left, but Trinity Turner for Georgia blocked the shot and got the defensive board, and that was ball game right there. I do think it is fair to say, Kentucky, you're going to go down in the rankings this week. It's more like, how much will you go down? And Kentucky shot 40% from the field on 58 attempts. 41% on threes on 27 attempts. However, 59% on free throws on 17 attempts. I'm not saying you got to make them all or 6 out of 7, because that is so hard to do. But you got to make your free throws count. 34 rebounds. 8 of those offensive. 17 assists. 11 turnovers. 3 steals. 6 blocks. 18 fouls. Only 6 points off the bench. 4 double-digit scores literally combined for non-double-digit scores combined for 15. I mean, that's a 6 or more points in this game. And then it's obviously 52 points among 4 players. Now, Georgia had 21 bench points. 4 double-digit scores literally combined for non-double-digit scores that combined for like 2 plus 2, that's 4 plus 5, that's 9. That's 63 points among 4 players. And Georgia didn't shoot the ball as good as Kentucky, but it was like slightly in one more attempt at that. I mean, 39%. on 59 attempts, 35% on threes, and 23 attempts. And one thing that Georgia did better than Kentucky for sure was free throws. 90% on 20 attempts. That they only missed 2 free throws all game. When you make your free throws, it's hard to lose games. Unless you're really down, it didn't really matter at that point. 40 rebounds, 9 of those offensive, 13 assists, 9 turnovers, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 12 fouls. Now I'm going to go to the points out turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. And points out turnovers favor Georgia 8-7. Fast break points did favor Kentucky, but it's only 2-0. And points in the paint did favor Georgia 20-16. And I kind of went over the next 5 games for Kentucky, the game prior, and all this. But I might as well go. And all those games are in February. And we'll have to wait and see about the weather on the travel. Because you never know what happened this weekend going forward. I mean, you got to go on the road at Arkansas next. I would not think you would lose that game. On February 1st. February 5th, you get to play Vanderbilt. And we'll have to wait and see if Vanderbilt's unbeaten in the SEC up to that point. Then you got to go on the road to Texas February 9th. That's tough. February 12th, you got Texas A&M at home. I would think you would win that game. Then you get Ole Miss at home. Good that you get them at home on February 15th instead of going on the road. But still, it's one of those tricky games potentially. Now, for Georgia. You got Alabama at home next, January 29th. If you could go on the road to beat Kentucky, I think you could beat Alabama at home, potentially. Then you get Tennessee at home, February 5th. Yeah, literally a week in between games. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. February 8th, you got Missouri on the road. I would think you would win that game. You got going around to Mississippi State, February 12th, but that's a Mississippi State team that actually beat Kentucky the game prior. Believe it or not. So I would not sleep on them. And then you get Vanderbilt, but you get them at home, February 15th. So we'll obviously wait and see what happens from here. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button, see you guys later on the Reddit. 800 subscribers, Core's ultimate goal. It's 1,000 more, so my money to this Core's like video. Comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see this, sharing the video does help as well. Some more people can watch, and if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.